Welcome to another edition of the Account2econd Reads. This is, so that we have decided to rename this the Account2econd Reads because it's not really a review, it's just a read-along, but I will give my opinion on the comic at the end. That's the only thing about reviewable. So now it'll be called the Account2econd Reads. And for the first installment of the month, for this month, it's still going to be every month. It'll be Sonic the Hedgehog number 75. I chose this comic because it's my favorite landmark issue, personal favorite landmark issue. So now, here we go. Now let's start reading. The truth is at last revealed. It was not the late Dr. Robotnik who was secretly plagued with these past months, Sonic. No, it was I, Robo-Robotnik. And isn't that just an epic cover? It's a classic 90s style action. It looks so really creepy and cool. Writer is Carl Bowler, penciler Stephen Butler, inker Pam Iklud, letterer Jeff Powell, colorist Frank Gagliardo, J.F. Garby is the editor, art director, Victor Gorlek, managing editor, Richard Goldwater, editor-in-chief. Proudly present a Sonic the Hedgehog milestone issue. I am the Eggman. The Robotnik Mach 2 has a nice ring to it, don't you think? We're trapped! It's some sort of energy field, Tails. I call it the egg cell, and I'm sure you'll agree that it will provide excellent accommodations for the duration of your stay. Daddy used to have a saying, sooner or later, every egg gets hatched, or in this case, cracked. Yarg! Bunny, what has happened to you, my cherry? Such heartfelt devastation from the cowardly coyote. Don't fret. She'll live to annoy you all with her accent once again. Her roboticized arm acted as a conductor for when she struck the cell's electrical field. She's out cold for now, but she's learned her lesson. What's your game, Robotnik? You're just a robo-sized version of Robotnik from another zone. But I thought you went hasta la vista, mister, way back when. But my metallic shell may have been destroyed during that battle, but my memory survived, Hedgehog. After I returned to my own future, my cybernetic consciousness remained trapped aboard an orbital space station, facing inevitable shutdown. I was in that predicament for years until your reality Robotnik became stranded in my zone. With the technology at my disposal, I was able to return him home. What he did not suspect was that at the precise moment, I tapped his memory to learn the fate of the giant Borg battle suit. It was the giant Borg who had given me ultimate power all those years before, and it was the giant Borg who could do so again. Robotnik thoughts revealed that all the battle suit's component parts had been dispersed across various zones. After locating the piece of that had lain dormant in the future reality where I was trapped, I rebuilt a suitable body for myself. Like Bomb, a renegade creation of mine, I was now able to return from oblivion by using the power of technology. With that goal achieved, I immediately set about devastating the face of the future's mobile metropolis, including its royal family. My victory was complete until I learned that your reality's version of Robotnik had been ultimately annihilated. I had eradicated my Sonic, while you had ridden yourself of your Robotnik. Thus I traveled through time and space to fill the void left in both of our lives. You're even nuttier than that old Robotnik, and I still don't understand why you need 8 satellites of destruction to get our attention. Why not just come out and say, hey everybody, I'm here, I stink. Buster all you wish, rodent. It won't help. The satellites were meant to test your prowess and lure you away from Mobotropolis. Lure us away from home? What happened? Why do that? And there's his smile. Why? Surrender and prepare for complete robotization, whatever. What's happening, Nate? Mobotropolis is under siege. by a dangerous robot horde. Amy Rose. Go. Get off me, you tin-plated jerks. Oh no, they've grabbed John and Jane Doe. Really? Back off, you big bully. This is when Amy wasn't that annoying as she is today. I want old Amy back. Anyway, thanks. Thanks a lot, friend. That device really packs a wallop. What do you call it? Eyewear. Now come with us. Nate Morgan's awesome. One of my favorite characters, by the way. Too bad spoiler, he died. It's true, sir. Our city is being attacked by new and improved SWAT bots. Now here is safe. Killing King Maximilian, I don't understand. Isn't Dr. Robotnik dead and gone, Jeffrey? So we had believed. But his evil apparently continues. I want you and your agents to organize a unit of ground troops and evacuate civilians to Knothole Village at once. There, they will be safe. Uncle Nate! Amy Rose! You must gather your belongings quickly. We have to leave this castle at once. We know! Be careful moving Queen Alicia's status tube, men. She's very ill, and that equipment is very delicate. We hear you, Dr. Quack. Has anyone seen Princess Sally? I have. Robotnik! It's Robo-Robotnik, you crowned Creighton. And those aren't SWAT bots out there reclaiming my city. They're called shadow bots, more efficient than their predecessors in every way. And I believe you know this quintessential quintet. Sonic, Tails, Antoine, Bunny, and drum roll, please, Princess Sally Acorn. What's that? Your stateliness? You weren't aware that Daddy's little girl and her pep squad had traveled up to Moby's orbit to pay me a long overdue visit? What a poor father-daughter retaliation ship. Well, maybe things will be different after I roboticized her. Robotnik, Julian, please spare the children. Instead, in their stead, I offer myself. Allow me a moment to consider your proposal. Roboticize the meddlesome brats. Or you. Shoo. Sorry, sport. No dice. Why settle when I can have it all? Get him, thy shadow bots. Amy Rose, Princess Elias, Uncle Nate, stay behind me. Mother has been safely removed from the med lab, but the cryogenic coils from her status tube are still hooked up. Maybe these shadow bots could do with a bit of cold storage. Alright, everyone, let's go. We found the missing Robians, gang, and after we get out of here, we gotta get out of this egg cell, we can help them. I'm not sure they want to be helped, Sonic. Robotnik has robbed them of their will and to do anything but obey his commands. She's right as acid rain on that count, Rodent. But if you're having a difficult time believing her, I've returned with a few familiar faces just in case you need to have the point brought home to you. Meet the newly reprogrammed Hedgehog family. Sonic, your mother, your father, your uncle, and even your pet. Exist to serve me as mindless slaves. No! That was one of my favorite parts of the issue, personal favorites. It's just incredible, and this is probably one of the reasons why this is my all-time favorite landmark issue. Sad. There's nothing you could do to revert them to their previous state either. The Ultimate Annihilator Cannon had somehow granted Robians who were in close proximity to its effect their freedom of will. It took me months, but I finally deducted a way to remove that bug from their systems and return them to normal. Well, Metropolis. Surrender and complete robotization. Your battery-operated blokes had better step away from Rosie and her young charges, or learn what it means to face His Majesty's Secret Service. Bomb. Show them what I mean. Kaboom! Get those kids out of here, team! I'll hold the bots off! Valdez! We must go to his aid whore! We must get everyone to safety, Jeff. The needs of the many outweighs the needs of the few. Or the one. Please, Sonic, stop. You're only hurting yourself. There's no way out. Gotta keep trying, Sal, and I won't give up, otherwise Robotnik will have won. He's taken away my family, same as he did when I was little. If he roboticizes me too, then I'll never be able to save them. Then I suppose that's another reason to see you're really still in prison. We're free! But who's responsible? I don't believe it. It's Snively?
Guilty as charged, Hedgehog. Unlike the prison break from Devil's Island, this is one escape that I can take full credit for.
We're not buying it, Snively. No way are we gonna trust you. You're Robotnik's favorite nephew.
Don't be fooled. That monstrosity isn't the Uncle Julian I knew and despised after he ships the Robians back to the surface. He intends to roboticize me as well.
Beep. Well, how's about you set about explaining?
I couldn't possibly hope to escape without your aid.
What you need us for? He's ranking. We've got to get out of here. Just give me a sec to quickly punch the coordinates on Nicole's keypad. Shoot, I thought Nicole's. And our space shuttle will arrive in a few minutes. We'll all experience the devastating power of each Robotnik's satellites now combined as they are into one super satellite. There's no telling what havoc that madam plans to wreak. That's why I've had the foresight to bring along this explosive evidence. Good. This power ring that Nate gave me should boost my super shield long enough for me to get my family and meet you all at the shuttle. There's no time, Sonic. The device is timed to blow up. This entire space platform in less than 5 minutes. Then if I'm not there, you know that I'm running behind schedule. Sonic, please. It's too dangerous. You've got to come back with us. Snively mentioned that the Robians were being sent back to Mobius. What if they already left? Then that's a chance I'll have to take. Perfect. As the last of the Robians board my shuttlecraft for transport back to the surface, I declare my victory complete. Yo, Robotnik. Are you gonna stand around talking to yourself all day long, or are you ready to rumble? Though Snively had no doubt seen fit to free you, you're too late, vermin. The shuttle has already departed with all of the Robians, including your beloved relatives. Well, at least they won't be around when this joint blows to Kingdom Come. Your triple spin mode was ineffectual against my Robotnik hide. How do you expect to hurt me with only your bare hands? Your friends are gone, and so is your family, Sonic. Only you and I remain aboard my satellite as the end draws near. You think again you can't turn. I'm only gonna say this once. Get off my son. Son? No. Mom, Dad. We got juice before this whole place goes kablooey. Sonic's parents aren't under my control. It's impossible. Wow, how did you two get back to your free will? We never lost it to begin with, son. Way past cool. Sally, I made it. With only a minute to spare, Sonic, let's get out of here. Boom, and it goes Bluey. Yeah. I don't understand, Mom and Dad. Robotics return reverted the other Robians to a mindless state. How come you weren't affected the same way? We're not really sure, son. We had gone to Professor Oakland to meet with Prince Sarah. Really, me, your mother, your Uncle Chuck, and med school, and that's who lives. Everything was fine when suddenly all of the Robians in the colony just got up and left in response to a weird beacon. Your uncle didn't even hear us call out to him, Sonic. The anniversary wedding bands that you gave your mother and I started to glow more intensely at that moment as well. We think there might be some connection between the power rings and the bands and us keeping our free will. However, we acted like we were under the same spell.
as the others, so we would know where they were heading. We learned when we learned the awful truth, we had to keep up our pretense, for fear that Robotnik would remove our wedding bands. You did a foolish thing, son, but we're glad you got us away from there.
So am I, but poor Uncle Chuck and Mutsky. It's the dust in the newly rechristened Robotropolis. And in the secret sub-basement located 1/2 mile beneath the now abandoned corridors of Castle Acorn, an assortment of robotic bodies lie dormant, each of them waiting to be filled with the spark of life. It shall take more than a mere explosion to do me in, Sonic. That I promise. And if you enjoyed our last 75 issues, stick around. We promise the next 75 will be even more packed with fun-filled action and excitement. Hasta la vista, till next time. Wow. And now this introduces the new Eggman. The new, more annoying Eggman. Yeah. And this is Sonic Rams, which was long at the time. And, yeah, ads. And now, my final result, my final overall, it is, like I said, my favorite landmark issue, even better than 25. And even better than 50, even with the director's cut. That's my favorite. I would rank this as number 1. 75 was number 1. 50 is number 2. 25 is number 3. 100 is number 4. And the least favorite, just to let you know, my least favorite issue, landmark issue, is I think it's 225, because it's the one where Sally got 225. Because Sally's roboticized almost. Well, we don't know it, but it's sad. And I hope that the Robo-Sally thing ends soon, because I just really don't like that storyline. And I don't really feel like reviewing it at that point. So, thanks for watching this Account TA2 Reads Sonic 75. Well, I give this a 10 out of 10 because, of course, it is epic in every way, and it should be a good read, even if it's like 90s material. But hope you guys are fine. I'm a 90s kid, just to let you know, and I'm okay with this, and I really like it. So I recommend you take a read on that 75. So anyway, see you next month for another TA2 Reads, and this is the Account2econd here, and I'll see you later.